Hailie Jade just gave the internet exactly what it didn't know it needed, a 4-month-old dressed up like Eminem in his Without Me music video. Yes, baby Elliot Marshall McClintock is already stealing the spotlight, and the reason? A mini version of one of the most iconic rap looks of the early 2000s. The white superhero suit, the confident stance, the tiny sneakers, it's all there, and fans are completely losing it. On July 14, 2025, Hailie Jade took to Instagram stories to mark her baby boy's 4-month milestone. But instead of the usual baby in a blanket pic, she dropped a visual bombshell, little Elliot dressed up in a nod to Grandpa Slim Shady's unforgettable Without Me persona. If you're a true Eminem fan, that image hits hard, because that video wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural reset. And now, it's been revived by his own grandson. Let's rewind for a second. Elliot Marshall McClintock was born on March 14, 2025. His name alone was a tribute, Marshall, after Eminem, whose real name is Marshall Bruce Mathers III. The name announcement came with a sweet and simple Instagram post from Hailie and her husband Evan McClintock, Elliot Marshall McClintock 03, 14, 25. Nothing flashy, just pure joy and subtle homage. But this week's post? Oh, it was loaded with emotion and symbolism. The image of Elliot in that tiny superhero costume isn't just adorable, it's storytelling. It's legacy. It's Hailie, who once inspired Eminem's most emotional lyrics, now paying it forward by celebrating the man who once rapped, "I'd walk 1,000 miles to see you smile." And yes, fans picked up on that instantly. Comments flooded in calling the photo the cutest nod ever, generational perfection, and proof that Marshall Mathers is now a grandpa with serious drip. This wasn't a PR stunt or a product plug. It was personal. In a rare and emotional interview with People magazine, Hailie opened up about her complicated relationship with public attention. She said, "Having been in the spotlight for so long, I've learned the importance of balancing what I share publicly with what I keep private. That balance," she says, "comes from watching how her dad fiercely protected her growing up, even when the world had its cameras constantly aimed at them. Over time, I've come to understand the struggle my father faced, wanting to protect our privacy while also feeling proud and wanting to celebrate his kids. It's raw, honest, and powerful." And for those not in the know, Hailie Jade is Eminem's firstborn daughter, born December 25, 1995. She grew up in the crossfire of fame and controversy, often referenced in Eminem's lyrics, sometimes tenderly, sometimes as emotional anchors in his most vulnerable verses. Fast forward to 2024, she married longtime boyfriend Evan McClintock in a beautiful, low-key ceremony. They met at Michigan State University back in 2016, and while they kept things private, their love story has always intrigued fans of both Hailie and her legendary father. Her pregnancy announcement? Also iconic. Eminem included it in his music video for Temporary last year. In the video, he held up a tiny custom grandpa jersey and received a sonogram photo from an unseen hand. The internet erupted. It was confirmation, it was joy, it was a rare glimpse into the man behind the music, and now, the granddad. So to see Hailie bring it full circle with baby Elliot dressed like young Eminem is more than nostalgia, it's emotional closure. It's the daughter he once rapped lullabies for now becoming a mother herself. And her decision to connect the past to the present through that iconic costume? It's clever, but also deeply symbolic. It says, yes, we know where we came from. And yes, we're proud of it. Public reaction has been overwhelmingly warm. Fans are calling the photo the perfect tribute, a full-circle moment, and exactly the kind of content the world needs right now. Even longtime Eminem stans, who don't often gush, are sharing side-by-sides of the Without Me video and baby Elliot's look, marveling at the attention to detail and the undeniable cuteness. And let's not ignore the subtle confidence of it all. Hailie isn't just leaning into her dad's legacy, she's redefining it, generation by generation. From podcast host of Just a Little Shady to fashion-forward influencer to mom, she's creating a brand of authenticity, nostalgia, and class. And dressing up her baby boy in a look that defined an era? That's just the cherry on top. No one expected a 4-month-old to make headlines this week. But thanks to a perfectly timed throwback tribute, Hailie Jade and her son reminded the world that legacies aren't just carried in names, they're worn in tiny jumpsuits with pride. As for Eminem? He hasn't posted a reaction yet, but fans are already imagining his proud, emotional grin from behind the scenes. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.